Hi, it's Kim Morris from Entrepreneur Systems bringing this short video presentation to you. I'd like to ask you a question. Have you ever heard of the 80-20 rule? It says that 80% of the results come from 20% of the actions you take, while 20% of results are produced by 80% of the actions you take. And if you tracked it for a while, you would probably find this to be true for most of the outcomes you're working on. The mistake most people make is to spend a lot of time doing the 80% that gets only 20% of the results, and they never get around to doing the most important actions. If you do the most important actions first, you will get results faster and with less effort. Let's call these important actions, the 20%, your high priority actions, and the rest of the actions, the 80%, your low priority actions. There are many reasons you might be making the mistake of focusing on the low priority actions. You may be choosing your actions either unconsciously or consciously based on one or more of the following disempowering criteria. For example, it happens to be at the top of your to-do list, or it's the easiest action to take. You may already know how to do it. It's urgent but not important, or it's on your desk or at the top of the pile. Somebody else may want you to do it, or you've possibly always done it that way. Someone else has always done it that way for you, or it's the only way you know already. Or it could be that it's more comfortable, or it won't require as much time, or so it appears, but in reality it actually gets less results, so you'll in fact end up spending more time. Have you heard the story about the man who lost his keys? He was looking for them underneath a street lamp on a dark night. A woman walked up to him and asked him, "What are you looking for? Can I help?" And the man answered, "Yes, that would be nice. I dropped my keys and I can't find them." The woman asked, "Do you know approximately where you dropped them?" He answered, "Yes, I dropped them over there by my car." And perplexed, the woman asked, "Well, why are you looking for them over here then? You're nowhere near where you dropped them." And he answered, "Well, it's dark over there by the car and I can see here under the street lamp." Now this story is an extreme example of what you might potentially be doing on some of your projects, but you really may be spending too much of your time on the low priority actions that don't produce results as efficiently as the top 20% high priority ones do. And I suggest now that you take just a little bit of time to identify your high priority actions and then commit to doing those ones first. If there are obstacles to doing the high priority actions, deal with those obstacles directly. Also, stop doing the low priority actions and don't do any of them until after you've completed the high priority ones. Now we're going to go through a short little exercise to help you identify and apply the 80-20 rule. And you can do this exercise in about 5 to 15 minutes, and it might just save you hours or even days of work. Step 1 is to choose a goal or intention. A measurable goal such as have 50 clients by June the 15th works best, but you can also do this exercise on an intention such as to get more clients. Take a moment now to write down your goal or intention. Step number 2 is to brainstorm a list of all the potential actions you can think of that will lead to the achievement of your goal or intention, and include the actions you've already been taking as well as any new ideas. And don't censor your ideas, write down everything you can think of and make a list now. Step 3, ask yourself, if I only took 20% of these actions, which ones would likely produce 80% of my results? And circle each action which fits in the top 20% category. If you don't know which actions will create the most results, then include some actions that will help you learn the answers to that question. Step 4 Commit to taking the circled actions first. Also, commit to not doing any low priority actions until the high priority actions are complete. Doing the high priority actions will sometimes require more thinking, creativity or effort initially. However, you'll likely achieve your objective before you even get to the low priority actions, saving you massive amounts of time and effort. My name is Kim Morris from EntrepreneurSystems.com, and I specialise in helping women online entrepreneurs to create more flow in their business by harnessing the power of focus, leverage, organisation and work smart habits. Visit EntrepreneurSystems.com for more information.